And a peek into the locker room. Players a few moments before the game. Some final preparations. Welcome everyone to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Timberwolves going up against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Friday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And on Sunday, they'll be matching up against and the Los Angeles Lakers.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Conley in at point guard. And for Portland, Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then there's Toumani Camara, then it's Denny Avdia. For the Trailblazers, Grant's checked in for Avdia. Smith comes in for Camara. And it's in for Drew Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Ingles. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland. The WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
DiVincenzo, pass to Miller. No good from outside.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that 3, but he still couldn't make it.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Williams comes in for Klingon, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Damian Lillard. The kick out to Williams. Jacks up a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. So Trailblazers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's, oh, hello, Time Lord with the oop.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Outside Reed. Randall inside, working on Grant. Randall can't hit.
They just continue to dominate the boards.
Williams a screen on Randall. Stolen by Reed. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Is here for Portland. He checked in for Grant. Holiday comes in for Sharp. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Williams with the screen. Smith with it. Picked up by Reed. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 15 points. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Pass to Dillingham. Fires the three. Portland with a rebound.
That's exactly how you...
And it's a 12-point Portland lead.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Anthony Edwards just checked in for Ingles. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Second, Damian Lillard.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Outside Reed. Launches it. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Lillard finds Smith. Releases. And it falls all over the rim and in. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. George, everybody likes about Reed is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Klingin, he's checked in for Williams.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Edwards, no good. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Portland. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Back to Smith. The three is up. Another three for Portland.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Klingen with a screen. Here's Smith. Edwards pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 17. Over Lillard. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 6.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Smith outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The kick out to Conley. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up. Gobert no good. Portland leading by 15. Up top Smith. McDaniels covering. A shot from the high post. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Edwards outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That'll be a second foul of the game. Portland making a switch here. Off the end. And so it's Portland ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Nets. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And that is going to do it for us.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard. So for the Blazers, Smith comes in for Klingon, and it's Sharp in for Damian Lillard. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. Dillingham's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. On the court for the Timberwolves, Joe Ingles is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And that one, good. Edwards has got 19 points.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
To the inside, Avdia. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Williams is checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Drew Holiday. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Clark is checked in for Anthony Edwards. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Smith with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Smith no good.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Offline with a 3. Portland leading by 10. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Timberwolves shooting about 41%. Outside, Ingles. DiVincenzo on the wing, guarded by Sharp. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Boy, good work inside by DiVincenzo. That's where his athleticism allows him to score.
Here's Smith. Can't nail the jumper. It's good! It goes at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Woo, wow. Oh, man. That'll silence a hostile crowd.
And so it's Portland closing out the quarter with a 7. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Portland leading by 7. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Jeremy Grant out there with Smith. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Grant with a screen on Ingles. Smith got it from about 16 feet. Smith's got 19 points.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Williams on the wing. Back to Smith. Pass to Sharp. DiVincenzo with the steal. Ingles from outside. He buries it from 3. Ingles has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Juzang, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to DiVincenzo. Down low. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randle outside. Here's Reed. Lets the 3 fly. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams with the screen. Smith passes to Grant. Fires in the triple. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Over to the wing. Here's Juzang. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Klingin, he's checked in for Williams. And then for Minnesota, Shannon's checked in for Juzang. And it's Edwards in for Dillingham. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Reed, a screen on Grant. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Smith with it. Picked up by Reed. Pass to Sharp. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Left side, Edwards. Oh, it's Edwards all the way.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Smith outside. Pass to Lillard. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Lillard's got 28.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Right side, Conley. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Sharp. And here's Edwards outside.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 8. Outside Conley. Picked by Gobert. He launches. It's money from deep.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And some changes here. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Smith. Williams. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup!
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Dame, for those of us watching, what does it feel like to be in a shooting groove like you were in tonight?
It feels like a workout. You know, when I'm doing my summertime workouts, even after practice sometimes, I'm just trying to get hot, you know, trying to get that rhythm. And that's what it feels like, you know, when you hold yourself to that standard of just making shots, being consistent at it and just getting hot, you know, and that's kind of what it felt like.
I can guarantee you none of our workouts feel like that. But thanks for the show tonight, Dame.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.